My name is Junjie Chen. You can also call me JJ if you like. That's easier. My presentation is about integrating smart construction objects and augmented reality to assist on-site assembly of modular construction. So basically, it's about the application of two novel technologies. One is smart construction objects. Another is augmented reality in the modular construction. So here's the table of contents. First, I'll talk about some background of the research. Then I'll forward by introducing my proposed framework, and which is followed by a case study to validate the framework. And finally, I'll wrap up the whole presentation by a few remarks. So what is modular construction? Actually, modular construction is not a new thing. It's a process involves producing standardized components of a structure in an off-site factory and then transport the modules to the site for assembly. Basically, you can see it applies the philosophy of manufacturing because most part of the works are done in the factories. So modular construction has been a cost-efficient option at certain historical points. So it has been very popular, especially in the post-war period, like 1950s. But its popularity has been short-lived. Today, modular construction is experiencing a new wave of attention and investment, and several factors. There are many driving forces behind this. For example, the maturing of digital tools. We have more advanced digital design tools that can help us to plan out the future about what are the potential risks in future production and construction. That's number one. And number two is the consumer perception has changed. Traditionally, people might think prefabrication housing, they're not so safe to live in, or they're just too boring. No, not a fancy flat. And the final point is new, more varied material choices. That's thanks to the development of the material science. So because of the popularity, right now many countries or cities around the world are promoting modular construction, and Hong Kong is no exception. Though in Hong Kong we call it modular integrated construction, MIC. In the construction of modular buildings, there's one very important critical step, that is the assembly of the modules after they are transported to the site. So the precise assembly of the large quantity of modules to their designated positions on site is a challenge. And we talked to some site managers, and they said that they are plagued by the situation where a module was installed to a wrong places, and that will require a lot of rework to adjust for that. So the challenges is a jointly caused by a lack of technical means to track information of the modules. For example, the real-time location of the modules, and the target position of the module that it should be installed in, and a absence of visualization tool to communicate the information to the either the workers or the site managers. So our objectives is to, by combining smart construction objects and the visualization capability of augmented reality. We aims to develop a deployable framework to assist on-site assembly of modular construction. And here is our proposed framework. And the first concept that I might need to explain a bit is a smart construction object. Actually, this concept was developed by our lab by Professor Wilson Liu, and together with Chime Anuba and some PhD students. We define SCO, smart construction objects, as construction resources made smart by augmenting them with capabilities of sensing, processing, computing, networking, and reacting. And a instantiation of the smart construction object, to realize the concept of SCO, we developed a prototype called iCore. You can see on the left-hand side of the slide, there is some circuit board there, and on that, we integrate like GPS modules, wireless communicating modules, and other sensors to sense the temperature or the vibration of the components and so on. So another concept that I think that needs no more explanation, no further explanation, that is augmented reality. Everybody know what AR is, and some of you might also have played the famous game, the Pokemon Go. Now, based on those two technologies, we develop a framework for the on-site assembly of modular construction. There are three core components of this system. The first is the hardware system. So it's a combination of different tracking sensors like the GPS and accelerometers and so on. That's basically the core part of the smart construction object. And then we have the software system, which is is made out of by a database of the modules and also a dashboard to visualize the whole process. And the dashboard is also linked to a Web-BIM website to display the project in a more intuitive manner. And finally, the interactions system is about using some more intuitive and immersive technology like AR glasses or mobile phone to visualize the information to the site managers. So we to validate the whole framework, we apply it in a pilot study in a modular buildings project in Hong Kong. So it's a student hostel of the University of Hong Kong. Here you can see some pictures about the construction process on site. And here is a workflow to apply the whole framework. And you'll see on site we will have used that's in the AR glasses. We'll have some kind of a red rectangle to mark the place where the modules should be installed, and we also have some annotation that is highlighted by green color to show the real-time information of the modules. And finally, some conclusions. This study proposed to integrate smart construction object with augmented reality to assist on-site assembly of modular construction. And a deployable framework was proposed by combining the awareness, autonomy, and communicativeness of SCO and the visualization capability of AR. And we evaluate the framework in a student hostel project in Hong Kong, and which demonstrate the effectiveness of the whole framework. And finally, I would like to introduce about a journal. I'm sitting in the editorial board. It was a newly launched journal called Journal of Intelligent Construction. It is published by a very famous publisher. It's Tsinghua University Press, a very renowned publisher in China and in the world. And we have many academicians of the Chinese Academy of Science, of Chinese Academy of Engineering, sitting in the editorial board. So if you are interested, please submit some paper to this. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much.